Alright, well, I've never done this, but Adam keeps telling me we should probably do some vlogs, some kind of video, so I figured I'd give it a shot. I had a spark idea, and what I figure is if we are Americans and we take pride in ourselves, why do we take our ideals and our concepts for different products and things that we actually do buy here, but we ship them over to China to get made? And if we're shipping them to China to get made, they come back over here marked as a product of not us, not the United States, but a product of China. And if that's happening, then where is our pride in ourselves? Where is our, yes, I'm American? You know, if you are Hispanic, if you are black, if you are Caucasian, I don't think it really matters. If you were born here, you're American. And, you know, some people just don't take pride in the country. That's okay. That's you people. That's fine. But for those of us who do take pride in our country, why are we buying products that weren't even made here? Yeah, okay, maybe the idea came from here, but when you look at the product, it says product of China or Taiwan or, Japan or whoever made it. But a lot of the products we buy in America are not made in America. And what's sad about that is if we would very simply start buying products that were made here in America, I think we could actually generate enough money to pull ourselves out of the economic crash we're headed for. Because if this economic crash happens, we're not going to pull out like we did in the Great Depression. The Great Depression, we pulled out, it was fairly simple. World War II happened, jobs were generated, we had the men over in the war and the women making stuff in the factories, everybody made money. The Depression ended. But another part of that was we had the ability to make our own stuff. But if something like that happened and other countries cut us off, we wouldn't be able to make a lot of our own products. This computer that I'm recording this video on, we wouldn't be able to make it. You know, when Apple makes their product, they ship a lot of the stuff over and they tell China to make it or Japan or whoever. I don't really even know. I could probably flip it over right now and find out. But, they ship that stuff over there and it comes back. But if we would generate our own stuff, there's some jobs right there and our economy would start to balance out. And yeah, we're going to have a little bit of pain as we start to try to make these factories so we can do this stuff, as we start to, convert over to being our own people. But if we don't actually start trying, then we're going to crash out and it's not going to be very good. And I do believe that if we start, flip over the can or whatever, check the label. If it doesn't say made in the USA, just don't buy it. It's that simple. You can always find a product that was made in the USA, and if you can't, then you probably don't need it. I went to Walmart and they have two bins of strawberries, right? They've got one bin and the other bin. One bin was imported from Mexico. The other bin was grown in California. If we get the stuff that was imported from Mexico, we don't get near as much money as a country. And the farmers back in California aren't getting their money, and the economy is hurt that way. Importing is taxed on more than the stuff that's grown here. If we would very simply buy products actually made here, I think we could pull ourselves out, and I think we could save ourselves. If we don't, we're headed for a really bad crash. Guys, just check your labels, please.